Yogurt time.
So yeah, then I was just able to confirm because the BLS backup was just not opening for whatever reason. But now it is opening again without issue. I updated it somehow. I went into the Windows thing and then went through the setup, and then it looked for an update. It updated it, and now it works again. So that's all good now. And so it did say backup complete on Saturday, April 1st at 9:30 a.m. I have it back up before I wake up in the morning, instead of at night, just in case I end up working later or something like that. So then that's just all good there now, because that's before I wake up. So it's all good for that. And then I just quickly checked to see the backup folder, and then they modified, oh wait, whoops, is right here, so we can see it is updating it every single day again. So that's good, since I got the new thing 3 days ago, I guess it's been now, since I got the new folder. So that's been resolved, and so now I don't ever have to worry about losing my store inventory. So yeah, now I can finish editing the vlog. Just finished processing the stuff that was on the yellow tray here. These are some parts that are going to be going into some drawers that I didn't list directly. The drawers weren't over there for. They are from the Lego movie, which is over here. So I'll put that there. Then now I'm thinking the first thing I'm going to do next is I'm going to try to tackle these orders here real quick, because I've got 5 orders here that I've got to process. And I've got the waiting for parts container right here, so I'll just move it to the side over here where I usually have it. So yeah, then I'm gonna process these 5 orders. These here are the new minifigures that I still need to create cards for that I've gotten from lots recently. Got this cool gingerbread man. He's not really worth that much, surprisingly, despite being from a promo set. But this here is the minifigures that are going to have cards created, and okay, there we go. I thought there was a minifigure under there for a second. So I'm going to process those now, and I think I'm just going to move this box a little bit further to the side because it keeps blocking the cart with where it was. So I'll put this nicely over there, and then I should be able, there, the cart can finally go nicely over there because it's been awkwardly sitting kind of in the middle for a while now. Then I should also, once I've done that, process this tray, and I don't even really know what's all in that tray. I know I was working on the Monster Fighter things, but that was before this thing was even built, so it's been there for a while. So I'll process these and process these. Then I might do a combination of listing while I try to rebuild some eBay minifigures, because ever since construction started on the new drawer thing, I haven't rebuilt basically any, maybe 1 or 2 every here and there, but basically none of the minifigures have been rebuilt on eBay, so I'm going to try to get through that a bit as well. But I don't have room over there right now, so yeah, just gonna work on some of that now. But the stuff that was on the tray is all being processed. So I just finished processing the orders. This one here I was able to relist. The one order that I had, that was one of the very few good parts in the order. Everything else was damaged. This one here, I actually was looking for it because of the head I ordered that matched it, and then I realized I already had the torso. I have like 40 of them in brand new condition, so I was able to use that and rebuild him. It was just sitting in my box for who knows how long, so at least he's back up again. So I was able to get that stuff done, and the one envelope was actually empty, and the other one was the one that I was talking about that I had forgotten a while ago. So then that stuff was able to be quickly dealt with and listed and processed and everything. So now it's time to process this. I don't know what this is yet. Oh, these are the old papers. Okay, these here are some rough estimates, and well, some of them are more precise numbers of some stuff I listed a long time ago. I was at one point keeping track of the dollar amount of accessories I was listing, because I had a huge thing, because you might be able to see all that there. That's from a whole bunch of different purchases. Oh, it's probably been 2 years at this point. And so I had everything sorted, and I got to the most expensive stuff first, the minifigures and stuff like that. And then it's always good to have a backlog, so if I ever run out of stuff to list, I can just go to list that, so I'm never just sitting around doing stuff. So that's what that is. And so I listed all of the accessories and stuff like that. So it looks like I listed all the accessories for this much. And then we can see the minifigures. Yeah, 40 pounds of minifigures. It was a lot of them. It took a month to list, of nonstop listing. And so then some of these, I was able to get some rough estimates. These here are weights of all the boxes. So 2 buy bricks. I had one box that weighed 21.4 pounds, one that weighed 26.8, and one that weighed 45.4 pounds. Stickered parts, I have almost 50 pounds. Accessories, about 12 pounds. Electric, 9.7 pounds, and this here is from about 2,000 pounds of Lego, or somewhere between 1.5 to 2,000 pounds. Minifigures, they're able to get 14.5-ish thousand for that, but that was a month's work, and that stuff sold almost instantly, because there's all priced at the 6-month sales average, so I got like nothing from that left anymore. And then, I don't even really know. Oh yeah, this here is different things that were listed. I don't know why. I think these are estimates. That's why some of them are exact numbers. But this is from years ago. And yeah, it's basically, I had stuff in 2-pound boxes, and then people would sort them. So I'd pay, I don't know how much for each 2-pound box to get sorted. And so we would keep track of them. So this is how many my dad did. Guess we miscounted there or something. And here's a blank label, apparently. So that one's garbage. I don't need this one anymore. And this stuff here I just keep around because why not? And there's just a random floof on the table there. Let's get that floof off the table. But yeah, who knows? That was from a long time ago though. So I'm just gonna put this stuff over here. Perfect. Now I won't ever lose it. Probably. I don't know. But now let's see what I have here. So yeah, this here's the Marvel stuff. Not Marvel. Monster Fighter stuff that I was in the middle of processing. I might have actually finished processing it now that I'm looking at it again. Here's a random token that was found. Just clean this out a bit. Put this back on the cart. Have to figure out what to do with this token. But yeah, now that's done, I guess. Yeah, everything here looks right about finished. I'll double check some of these things are on the wanted list. But then after that, I can put that stuff back in here. And then I guess that means that now I'm going to probably take this upstairs or something. I can start getting to some of these eBay minifigures. I probably won't go ahead and list all of them right now or anything. I guess there's some parts in that one. Oh yeah, some of these I taken out thinking I could maybe get parts for to rebuild and stuff like that. So then I'll put these here and try to process some of that and put the rest in here, rebuild some of them and stuff. So then also, let's see what else is here. Here's just minifigure parts. There's the one return. I still haven't processed it. I just need to really take out that torso and then these light pink plates and stuff like that. But then the rest of it can probably just get put somewhere. I don't know. Oh, we got like Radagast here and stuff like that. So I should probably just take these over to the side as well. And then process this a bit as well. So then I'll work a bit on a combination of rebuilding some of these, listing some of these, just making some progress hopefully. And yeah, hopefully just made progress on some of that stuff. And then what else is over here? So yeah, then we've also got all of the ones that have to get listed from the drawers that are filled. A lot of torsos, and then just some of the more generic parts and stuff. Some more minifigure parts over there, random bag of accessories. This is the complete minifigures that have to be relisted on eBay because they are sold out. That is Cody, yeah. And then we've got things like Jurassic World, Star Wars, Kai, and all that stuff that has to get put away and stuff. So I'm probably going to bring the minifigure parts from here back to the other table, just so that when rebuilding minifigures, if any of these parts are in these drawers, I can process it a lot easier and just access it from the drawers there and stuff. So I'll check back in once all this stuff is back at the other table. So I've now finished bringing the token upstairs and getting all of these containers over here. And so then now I've also got the label maker down from up there. And so now I'm going to start on processing some of the stuff and then hopefully making a few more drawers as well. For some things, just put this stuff bit nicer over here. So possibly making a few more drawers for some things. And yeah, just processing, rebuilding eBay stuff, listing some stuff from here. And yeah, just stuff like that. And then also, as I go ahead and, like, for example, I'll take this minifigure, then I will just place it in the Instabrick unit. And then I have eBay up here. What was I typing in? I was trying to type in, Woo. That's what I was trying to type in. Okay, so yeah, I don't have it. Because I had ordered the one Woo, Dr. Wu from Jurassic World or something. I was trying to figure out where the card was, but I think I just ordered them because they had it for sale and just to make shipping more worthwhile. So then I can basically just go there, then as I list, just scan it, and then as it scans, then I'm rebuilding eBay or something like that. And then I can, like for this one here, I think I might need some of these parts. I'm pretty sure that this here isn't how the minifigure is supposed to be built, but I'm almost certain I need these parts for something. So then I can just check, and it's, I believe this one, Yep, this one's on my wanted list. And so then what I can do is I can just see if I can rebuild that as well. For the wanted list and stuff like that, and just slowly go through this, put more stuff. Actually, I should turn this around so that I have better access to this, because then just things like this here, if I need it, I can rebuild it. If not, I can put it in here for listing on eBay and stuff like that. So now I'm just going to try to get through this. So I guess I just realized I forgot to show it, and it doesn't show anymore now, but I did end up getting 667 lots listed for sale this week. So that brings us up to 16,539, which is pretty decent. And let's see, well, it's empty now, so I can show no new mail yet. So I'm just waiting for the Bricklink email that says how many people the thing was sent to. So then I'm just currently going to refresh this once more, because the sync just went through for I just had a $10 order, so then a sync just went through, so I'm just refreshing this, because after I synced up the stores, I was just rebuilding a couple more minifigures for eBay. So then I was adjusting some stuff, and so I'm just trying to sync up the store again. So then I'm going to do that, still waiting for that to email. Normally it doesn't take too long. There we go. So 1,700 emails sent out from what was listed this week. So yeah, pretty successful week, I would say. I was able to get, well, I can't show it anymore because I already put it away, but probably 10 or so relisted on eBay, and then, I don't know, probably another 10 or so that were partially rebuilt or just added to the wanted list. So these are the ones that are remaining now. It's still a few, but not as many as before. So yeah, then this here is probably the last clip of the week. Yogurt time. So then just a quick update. The headgear for this guy has finally been, the new part number added. So then that inventory is now added. So all that stuff is now done. Just stickered parts, which I haven't gotten around to. Probably won't for a little while. And the lights have seemingly fallen down one more light piece again, or spot. So that's at least staying with how it's been going for a while. One light every day or so. So then I've got this stuff here. I feel like I put it, yeah, it's over here, the box again. So then I'm hoping to be able to make some progress, hopefully finish these today. And then I'm not sure if it's going to be today, or I'm hoping this week. But I'm not sure if it's going to be today, probably not today, to then, tackle all of these guys and list them on eBay. Then, yeah, I've got that stuff. And then I'm possibly going to be trying to tackle taxes this week. It's, today's Monday, so tomorrow I have to ship stuff out. So it won't be today or tomorrow. Oh, that's a really nice head. Forgot that was in here. Or is that another one? Huh, not sure if the other one I remember was just laying around or if it was on a minifigure. But then I'm not sure if I'm going to get, I'm not going to do taxes today. And then tomorrow is a shipping day, so I probably won't. But then Wednesday and Thursday I don't have to ship stuff out. I do ship stuff out on Friday, but then I can wait to pull orders till Friday if I need. But then I have 2 days to work, and I might try to get taxes done then, so I'm not sure how much I'll be recording. But today I should be able to hopefully finish this and get a little bit of this stuff listed from these containers. And I just had another package arrive at the shipping forwarding company. So then, if I check, no, not that one. Sorry, 1 second. Oh wait, no, it's okay. 1 second. Let's look here. I don't want to show any details. I'm not sure what's on the screen. So 1 second, it's loading up. Okay, I can show this side over here. Then you can see the weight there, 7.7 pounds. That does include packaging, but then I am expecting 7.7 pounds, well, yeah, including packaging of Lego minifigure parts. So there is still that, plus the 6 pounds from Canada, and stuff. And I'm pretty sure all of this is Lego, because I don't think, yeah, all of it's toy parts and stuff. Although I am curious what, okay, 1 second, don't want to show it there, what that 3.5 pound package was, because I am like 90% sure I didn't win a lot that weighs anywhere near that. But their scale might have been off, or maybe, I can't remember if I won something that was that much, and that's what actually, no, that might be the one with the light up minifigures and the base plates and stuff. Okay, so that's what that could be. But either way, I'm now going to start work on this, and with the Instabrick unit, should be able to make some decent progress. You can definitely see how much the price on this 3/32 has now being diluted with other people rushing to sell it. Although I'm not sure how many of them actually remember that it was the new 3/32 coming out isn't the exact same as the old one. So yeah, who knows about that. But it does seem like a lot of them are selling, because I sold one at $35.50 when I first heard some leaks. I only had 3 of them, thankfully. I wasn't able to get more of the sets, and I was like, this guy has a decent chance of being re-released. So I didn't go too much into him, which it seems like it was a good choice. But I don't think he's going to really be falling too much overall. I feel like these ones will sell out relatively fast in comparison. And people will like the old one maybe, and stuff like that, so who knows. But definitely glad I was able to sell that one for a pretty decent price. This one here, it's a lot cheaper than me now, but still more expensive than me. But yeah, who knows, probably won't be selling this guy for a while though. But at least I was able to sell one of them before there was any major dilution in the market. Well, that was a nice unexpected order. Trying to figure out, I know that stuff adds up pretty fast. So they bought 8 magnets for 46 bucks. A couple things are decent value in between. Then there was also, wait, there's the antennas over here for 16. Then there was the shields for 45, the queen for 23, the king for 37.5 right here. And then this for 8, these for 4, but it adds up fast, I guess. But yeah, can't complain at this order. So yeah, then that's a good way to start off the week. After a whole bunch of pulling, I was able to get one of these 3x3 radar dishes separator. I was trying to use this as a pry tool to get this one out, but I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. I'll try to zoom in and focus a little bit. But if you can look at that, it almost looks like it's fused around the bar, and it is like practically impossible to actually remove these. So yeah, this thing is impossible, and it's yellowed on the side there, so it's probably was in the weather or something. But I'm gonna just continue trying for a little bit longer to actually try to separate these, but these are not separating for the life of me. It's just, it won't be able to separate for some reason. I don't know. I'm assuming it has something to do with, I mean, if it isn't a sketchy email, but right here, for April 1st, right here, this email. And so I'm assuming that this has something to do with Instabrick when I connected it. So yeah, that's a bit sketchy. Well, I disconnected it right away now. I never really used it for the listing, but yeah, I guess that happened somehow. It's related to the consumer key. I've deleted this consumer key and stuff like that, so I can show it now. Yeah, it's all completely blank. Yeah, it's all completely blank here. So yeah, then the consumer key I entered onto here. So I'm assuming that it did something and it caused issues. So yeah, I just disconnected that, and yeah, who knows. Well, today's been a pretty nice day for orders. I just had another one, $55 plus $20 on shipping, sold Gloin all the way to Switzerland. This one here, I might end up, I'm not sure if I have to shrink the video there, so I might have just shown their address, I'm not sure. I don't think I did though. Because it's a dark red torso, so if I ship it in an envelope, there's an above 0% chance it could get damaged because it's probably brittle red, at least to some extent. So I'll probably send this one in a small box. But then there was that one for $75. Then there's the $280 or something on Bricklink, and then just prior to that I had a $57 one on Brick Owl, and then a $12 one on Brick Owl, and that was all today. The $57 was from Saturday. But yeah, pretty good orders, and I just accidentally exited Instabrick. So yeah, I'm assuming that API thing was related to Instabrick with all that stuff, so I'm just going to make sure I don't connect it again in the future. And then if you have over 5,000 or so lots for sale, because I think it does an API call per lot or something like that, because it said 17,000 or something, and that's probably because I was connecting something or something, I don't know. And I had like 16,500, so maybe the other 1,000 was just from normal syncing stuff, because I did sync my store inventory as well, I think, that day, I'm not sure. But yeah, then that is done now, so I can get back to listing. I still haven't actually managed to separate these. I managed to somehow successfully separate them. I am going to check the ends, and I'll probably list them as has minor damage or something. But the others actually were overall pretty easy to remove. So yeah, I'm not sure quite what I'll do with these yet. I'll probably still list them, but like I'll have to describe it or something. But at least it's all separated now. And other than for the connection point where it's really tight, they're overall in nice condition, so can't complain. All of the orders I had overnight or this morning or something, time blurry at midnight, but it's knocked me down below 16,500 lots again. I'm trying to get above it, and I'm almost there again. Just got off the chat with customer support at Coinbase since ever since they rolled out the new staking update, I haven't been able to stake my Cosmos again, and so apparently it's now fixed. I just need to wait 24 hours and then re-verify something, and then it should be good. So hopefully that's fixed, but it took like over an hour. But yeah, just to relax then after that, because they took forever to respond from messages, and then I couldn't really do anything because I didn't want to miss a message and stuff like that. I'll probably just work on trying to list a bit of this. I completely forgot about these for most of the day, so unfortunately I never really got to those, but I'll leave them there for tomorrow. And then I did process the pile of stuff over here in the containers a little bit. So this is the stuff that I'm going to try to list for the most part, or put in their drawers, or put for eBay and stuff like that. Over here, this is that order I still have to get through. I'll probably just quickly do that as well. And then over here, we've got 2 boxes. One of them is just accessories and stuff like that. And then the other one is minifigure parts and this stuff here. I'll have to, once I have room over here, just dump out onto the table and then store into all the necessary drawers. So there's that and stuff. So, you know, I'm going to just quickly, actually, while I'm on camera, just so that I don't keep delaying it again and again, so I'm just going to dump this out here, and then I'm going to dump this out here. All right, so now I've dumped this stuff out. I don't know how long these bags are around, and it's probably best not to give old bags to customers. I can reuse the business card though, but then I can relist this. This here was an expensive torso. This one's like 20 bucks or so. It's the green spaceman one. So then this here can go there. These I'll put here because don't like to give old bags to customers. It's just, I know some people are like, oh, I can reuse this bag and that bag, but in general, I just like to stick with brand new bags. It's nice. I know I get bags sometimes, almost always from Europe though, almost nowhere else. It's always from Europe for some reason. It's like the bags, they first leave them inside, or not inside, outside, just laying on the grass for like 2 years prior to sending them out in a package, and it is just the worst bags in the world. And I don't know why, but it's almost consistent like that. So I just really don't like reusing old bags. And Lego will, in the somewhat near future, be switching away from plastic bags and sets. They've already started the rollout for paper ones, and so then it's not like I can use those resealed in the future much. And I know it looks nice, but then those bags that have like you get a bag, and then, for example, I place this here, and then I heat seal around it, and then I put the next thing, and I heat seal around it, and stuff like that. They look really nice, but I have gotten those several times in the past, and it is the biggest pain in the world trying to open them. So I'm just never going to do it like that. So I'm just going to get to relisting some of this stuff here now again. So since I was with customer service for most of yesterday on Coinbase, I didn't, well, yesterday night, I didn't really get that any orders pulled, so I do have to pull orders. I got a lot of orders to pull, and it's now, well, let's see, 1 second, let me turn this on. It's now 2:30 p.m. on the day that I ship stuff out. So I've got only a couple hours to pull. Well, I've got 3 orders on eBay, which is like only a few seconds of order pulling. I can actually just grab the one. I think it's door 9. No, it's, no? Is it here? No. Is it? Where is it? Well, I might have to, oh no, it is right here. Okay. It's stuck there. But I got 3 orders on 3 orders on eBay, 5 orders on Brick Owl, and 8 orders on Bricklink. Some of them are large orders, so it will take me a little while, so I am going to start pulling orders now. Look at that. So tomorrow I am planning to start taxes, but then tomorrow I'm also expecting the 6 pounds of minifigure parts in the mail. So there is that. So I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to get done for either of them. I'm still going to try to focus a lot on taxes, and then probably when it arrives, I'll probably just take a bit of a break and then try and record a video. I'll try to record a much shorter video because I don't think people would want to sit for an hour watching me go through all this stuff. So I'll probably just do like a shorter video. Try to aim for like 15 to 20 minutes to go through 6 pounds of minifigures. That way I can only point out the good ones. So there's that. And so now I'm going to try to work on some of the stuff that I wanted to get listed and processed from the stuff that was here. So then my goal for today, before we start taxes tomorrow, is to try and finish as much as I can from this, and to rebuild as many of those as I can, although I'll probably end up completely forgetting about those again. But yeah, then I should probably put this over here because I might be using that for some of them. But yeah, then we'll see how much I can get done. Canada Post is back at it again. Parcel rate. This here is like super thin. Like this is not over 2 centimeters. Like, I'll have to check what's in here, but this is super thin. And yeah, this here, I've always assumed that this happens when some bricks get stacked on top of each other during shipping. Like, for example, you can feel stuff move or hear stuff moving around the bag. So, for example, if, excuse me, if stuff were to go something like this or something like that, then you can see all these bricks are now stacked on top of each other, which is too thick. But then you just go like this, and then it's way thinner and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's always the joys of having letter mail in Canada and stuff like that. Like, I can literally just separate the stacks just by moving them. And so now it's like super thin and stuff. So gonna have to just open this up, verify that everything's not stacked up weirdly, and then I'll have to reship it out and notify the customer that there's been a delay because of a picky employee. Although for once, it's not Quebec. It's in Ontario. So at least it's not Quebec this time. So yeah, I just looked it up real quick, and the largest item in here is 1.14 or 1.4 centimeters thick. So yeah, even after packing, it's easily under 2 centimeters. So yeah, something just got rotated during shipping, and the person didn't even go like this to try and smooth it out, just slapped on the label. Well, I can't show the other side now because it took it off to look up the address and stuff like that. So then for this, I am going to just clean up the front a little bit, and then maybe I'll have to reprint a new shipping label. I hope I can still reuse the stamps, but then I'll ship it out again. So then the question is, when will UPS be here? Since it's now 1:30, and yeah, they're either here, well, sometime during the day, usually. So hopefully they'll be here sooner than later, but I'm not going to go downstairs. And I completely forgot yesterday to try the Coinbase thing again, so I'm going to have to remember to do that. And then I've been working on some packing dimensions on Bricklink, so I've got to try and finish that thing as well for the minifigure combination thing I'm working on, because that's the cool part about adding packing dimensions. You don't need to actually have the minifigure for some of them. You just need to have the same parts as it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll work on some of that stuff then. Oh yeah, and then we got more envelopes from Chit Chats, because we actually realized that we ordered the wrong envelopes last time. It's completely my fault. I just somehow ordered the wrong envelopes. So then we now have like 200 or 300 weirdly shaped envelopes. So just going to be using those guys up, and then I'll be able to go back to the normal small, medium, and extra large envelopes. So there's still be no spiders down here. I don't want to jinx it, but there's been no spiders. There's been a couple of the stink bug things, but those are just everywhere in the house. So I wouldn't say that that's something. And they don't really bug me because they're just normal bugs. They don't have 8 legs and crawl super fast. So I'm fine with those. They're really weird and loud and everywhere, but they're only here for like 2 months a year, and then the rest of the year they don't exist. So who knows about that. But then yeah, the minifigures that I'm currently working on are minifigures with this helmet right here, because this helmet is with different prints and colors on like 30 different minifigures. And so then once I'm done with this, hopefully most of them should all have dimensions now. And the cool thing on Bricklink is you can actually see, I'll go here, just want to let it load real quick. Computer's still sometimes a bit slow early in the morning, but let's do Control R. No. Try another new tab. Oh, there we go. I'll exit these ones then. But then you can go click on Market, then you can scroll down to fill in missing information, and then you can go to items missing a packing dimensions, and then let it load. And then you can see all of the sets. There's 5,481 sets without packing dimensions. There's 9,259 parts without packing dimensions. There's 1,348 minifigures without packing dimensions. There's 2,500 books, 11,000 gear, and 4,200 catalogs. So you can just, for example, go minifigures, view all, and then you can see all of the minifigures that are missing packing dimensions. So then, yeah, just gonna be going through this and adding packing dimensions wherever I can. And then over here, I was able to, this one here I did this morning, but then right here we've got ones like this which now have packing dimensions, because now I've got this one here and it's the same cape size as this one here. It's just the exact same minifigure with a different colored cape, so I added this one, and then I was able to add that one. And then I do actually have to remember, I have to add the packing dimensions for this cape as well. And then I'm just able to go through this list here, get lots of new packing dimensions added for these. Who is this? Oh yeah, and then I was able to get some of these recently and stuff like that. So then I'm going to work on trying to finish that. And I did realize one thing a little bit later is that I was actually off by 0.5. No, it was, okay, so it was like 1.8. No, it was, yeah, right. Well, I probably can't get it exact, but it was like this, but that 6 was an 8 there. And so then it was slightly off, or well, actually, no, it was 1.85 or something. Let's see here. Yeah, something like this. There we go. For the width of the minifigure, but it was only put as 1.8 for some of them. I'll see if I can show you the one right here. Yeah, I did it for the most recent one. It's 1.84 because some of these here, there was only 1.8 and stuff like that because they weren't exact. So I am going to be double checking that, and I might have to update that stuff as well. So I'm going to do the Coinbase thing, and then that's the end of this vlog. Today is taxes. I'm not sure how much we're going to get done today because not sure the Legos in the mail and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know why I'm just trailing off here, but I guess this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching the vlog if you got this far. Today's a Wednesday, so the next vlog should be out on Saturday. Hopefully UPS arrives sooner than later, but yeah, we'll see how much I can get done.